Hello everyone, welcome back to X-STRUCTION. This is the 2025 Hennessey VelociRaptor 1000. Hennessey is a high-performance vehicle tuning company, and they take pickup trucks, sports cars, and supercars from various different car brands and upgrade them all throughout the vehicle, from the engine all the way to the exhaust, as well as lifting the vehicle and changing the wheels and tires. The VelociRaptor 1000 is built off of a Ford F-150 Raptor R, which is the top trim level for the Ford F-150 Raptor, featuring a 5.2-liter V8 engine that is supercharged instead of the standard 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6. And Hennessey upgraded the supercharger in this and made this truck an even more powerful monster. And under the hood is the supercharged 5.2-liter V8 engine from the Raptor R, now upgraded with a 3.8-liter Whipple supercharger, and now it puts out 1,043 horsepower and 824 pound-feet of torque. There are also a bunch of other upgrades throughout the engine that help it to achieve that insane horsepower number. That power is sent through a 10-speed automatic transmission into all four wheels, or just the rear wheels. And this truck can also do 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. You can expect to see around 15 mpg combined. And depending on how you're driving this, that mpg can get significantly lower. And the Hennessey VelociRaptor 1000 starts at around $230,000. But you can find some down in the low 200,000s range, or even around 190,000. Up front, there are full LED headlights, a wider body kit than the standard F-150, although it is the same as the regular Raptor. There are amber side marker lights, as well as 3 amber marker lights on the grille, which is required because this is so wide. There's Hennessey lettering up on the hood with cool graphics, but you can get a Raptor graphics package delete on the standard Raptor R, and then you will just have the standard white paint. There's also a matte black painted grille with the R badging, and this massive custom built front bumper to fit the F-150 Raptor, rigid off-road fog lights, and red recovery points. VelociRaptor stamped into the front bumper and off-road lighting. There's also a full metal skid plate and a Hennessey front plate. This massive matte black painted hood air release vent to help hot air escape from the engine. And then there's Raptor badging with the red R to indicate that this is the Raptor R. Air vents on the side to help the engine release hot air. More graphics and extra wide fenders. There are also 20-inch Volson wheels, red painted Brembo brakes, and 37-inch Nitto Ridge Grappler tires. VelociRaptor 1000 lettering with the red R and 1000. Body color door handles, body color mirror caps with a turn signal light and side view camera. Black trimming around the windows. This is where you fuel up, and there is standard easy fuel. Hennessey decals and red marker lights in the back. dual live valve Fox shocks. Around at the back, full LED taillights with this massive Ford Raptor R plaque with VelociRaptor lettering directly below it, again with the red R, just it does not have the 1000. A full custom built and very angular rear bumper as well, with air vents and cutouts to help save weight. There's also dual exhausts and dual black recovery points, as well as a hitch, trailer wiring hookups in the top and the bottom, and then a trailer wiring pass-through, as well as more VelociRaptor lettering stamped back there. A rear view camera and the latch to open up the tailgate, as well as a light and a massive Ford tonneau cover to cover the 5'7" bed. And I was asked by the owner of this truck not to open up the tailgate in the video. And then there's a third brake light that is smoked with a bed camera, and the bed can be optioned with a spray-in bed liner or just a plastic drop-in bed liner, although spray-in bed liner is not standard. Inside, there's Alcantara with orange stitching and gray piping, as well as some black stitching down here, black trimming, and carbon fiber. Pull this to open up the door, and then there are window controls, mirror adjustments, lock and unlock buttons, and seat memory adjustments. Storage space inside of here and down here, with the Bang & Olufsen sound system. There are power deployable running boards from Real Truck, Hennessey WeatherTech floor mats, and a Ford Performance plaque that the floor mats kind of cover up. Chrome trimming, power seat controls, and lumbar adjustments, as well as Ford lettering. And inside, there are heated and ventilated leather, suede, and Alcantara seats with Raptor R stitched into them and Hennessey stitched into the headrests. There's also some red coloring inside of the perforated holes, as well as more orange stitching, and V8 under the suede on the center armrest, although there is not a V8 on the passenger side. Inside, there's a heated leather wrapped steering wheel with a 12 o'clock marker that is not colored, and then orange stitching, magnesium paddle shifters, are Raptor My modes, cruise control, volume down, volume up, set plus, set down, cancel, or go back, parking sensors, lane keeping assist, and voice assistant, a black Ford badge, menu, up, down, okay, steering modes, suspension modes, and Raptor exhaust modes with skip and skip back and back. The Raptor exhaust modes are normal, quiet, sport, and Baja. The suspension modes are normal, sport, and Baja, and the steering modes are normal, sport, and Baja. And then more carbon fiber and an R, as well as a full digital gauge cluster and windshield wiper controls on this stalk. A head-up display with more orange stitching and gray piping up on the leather dash. There are grab handles and speakers, and an air vent right here with an American flag and some red trimming. Pull this to engage the parking brake and push it to disengage it. There are pedal movements to adjust the pedals to be at the perfect point. Bed camera, and press this to open or close the tailgate. Headlight controls, cruise control, and mirror lights and cameras. F-Series stamped in there, and then a stop and start button. Pro trailer controls, air vents, trailer brake, and drive modes, as well as four-wheel drive, high and low, automatic, and two-wheel drive high. Climate controls, heated and cooled seats, as well as a heated steering wheel. And then volume and tune, as well as cameras, all fours, traction control, skip back, skip, play, or pause, a massive center touchscreen, as well as parking assist and Raptor off-road controls, storage space up there with another Bang & Olufsen speaker, as well as a rear view mirror, 6 auxiliaries, and storage space inside here for sunglasses, panoramic moonroof controls, as well as interior lighting and passenger airbag controls, a 12-volt outlet and 120-volt outlet, storage space behind here that you can access by pushing this button, and there's carbon fiber, and then more storage space inside of the glove compartment, cup holders, gear selector, and a phone holding slot. And you can press this to fold the gear selector down, to fold the armrest out in order to make a working desk. And then you can press this to go into manual mode in order to use the magnesium paddle shifters. And then you can also press this to bring the gear selector right back up. A wireless phone charging pad, USB and USB-C ports, and carbon fiber that will slide to cover that up. Storage space down inside of there, and another one for the passenger, as well as a massive panoramic moonroof that you can have partially open or partially closed. And then orange stitching on the leather and suede armrest with Raptor R badging. And then inside of the back, more leather and Alcantara with orange stitching and gray piping. More black trimming. Pull this to open up the door. Storage space inside of here and carbon fiber. Bang & Olufsen sound system. Storage space up here and down here. Power deployable running boards from Real Truck in the back. Massive WeatherTech floor mats. Storage space inside of here with orange stitching. 2 cup holders and a storage area. Heated seats and a 12-volt outlet, as well as air vents, 2 USB-C ports, and a 120-volt outlet, as well as ambient lighting. Heated leather and suede seats in the back with cup holders, and the middle seat is the only one that is not heated. Storage hooks and lights, as well as a grab handle for the back, and under seat storage space with a tie down point. And then the exhaust on this sounds absolutely insane. And then inside of the passenger side, there's a Hennessey VelociRaptor 1000 plaque that has the name of the builder of the truck, an American flag, and the number truck that was built. So this is the 119th 2025 Hennessey VelociRaptor 1000. So overall, this truck is insane. Over 1,000 horsepower in a truck this huge makes this one beautiful and exotic pickup truck. This also has a very comfortable interior, and I love the V8 underneath the suede on the center armrest. I think that is a really nice touch that the Ford designers thought of. Also, plenty of space inside of the back with very comfortable seats as well. And this truck, being as powerful as it is able to tow and haul more than the standard F-150 or even F-150 Raptor. So I'm going to give the Hennessey VelociRaptor 1000 an overall rating of 10 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.